Sport on Rinse.
All right, you're now tuning to Rinse FM, and this is Cheeky Sport. You're here with myself, Big J.
CheekySport, Keem.
Lacachris.
There you go, snorting the spice. Relegated giant called Championship Giant.
Relegation.
New season.
New season.
New
Same
nicknames.
old S.
Hey, can I just say something? Yeah?
Barnsley, yeah.
I went on to the score centre the other day.
Good for you.
No, wait, hold on.
Do you know, I'm really happy for you.
Wait.
Go on.
Bro, I had no idea you actually lost to Barnsley.
It's bare embarrassing.
They lost.
Listen, yeah, but the thing is,
Embarrassing.
I accept it.
Jake, remember this time last year you said you could finish 4 places below Arsenal.
said
You
6.
football thicko. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
But it does, because I said
It
6.
doesn't matter.
I do want to say though, it is funny you guys didn't last one season in the Premier League.
100
but no,
million.
but it's-
100 million spent.
That's
100
standard.
million is that.
That's standard for teams that get
100 million spent, you joker.
It's a lot for you lot still.
Yeah, but then, you know, we've recouped.
Yeah, what have you recouped? What have you recouped?
We sold Seri, Anguissa,
Their sales.
Sessio's. See, listen, this is why they're the real football figures, because they don't know who any players are.
Word.
They don't know who any players are.
Ooh, you sold them.
Tell me his full name. Tell me.
Jay Links. Like Jay Links.
What about
Wait, can I
Jalen?
also say
Top
one thing?
players.
You guys do know Chris doesn't know any player's real name.
He has no idea.
Literally, he reads like the first letter of everybody's name.
Bruv, you signed Pepe and you calling him Pele.
No, it's Nicolas Pele, bruh. Nicolas Pele.
All right, mate. Yeah.
All right.
Do you know what's so funny about you Arsenal fans? You lot had no idea who he was, but as soon as they slapped 80 million, they went, "Oh, I can't believe we signed him."
YouTube, everything.
You lot, but Seri looked sick on YouTube. He turned up and couldn't play football,
Jack,
bro.
all they're doing is going Pepe highlights on YouTube.
Yeah, literally. And they're saying you're 80 million. What? But I can't believe it.
Big up Josh Crunk, though. Big
Oh,
up
wait,
my
hold
guy.
on. We forgot
What do you
something.
mean who? The captain of the boat.
Wait,
of
we
the
forgot
ship.
something. We forgot something
Josh
important.
Cronky.
We forgot something important. Smash that bell, yeah?
Smash the like button. No, it's not smash the bell, it's smash the like button. You already effed it up, mate. It's smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe here. Click that little bell. That's how you do it.
Professional.
Jack is a real.
Yeah, he's like, do you remember that meme? The guy goes, 10 back, professional ting. Have you not seen that? The drunk white guy in London Bridge.
All right. So, welcome to the CheekySport podcast.
balloon.
And as you can tell, it's a different season, but we're still just as disorganized.
10-minute intro
Like,
there.
literally, I don't even know how many minutes that was. I was just looking around thinking, this is mad. Man's talking about
my old friend.
Oh, bro, 100%. 100%. You know, and you know I sent you that list.
We're back, baby. We're back.
And I said, is that enough topics? I was like, we're going to waffle for about an hour.
Was
anyway.
it bad topics?
Yeah, there's like 4 or 5. And I was like,
I like the way you only sent it to you because he knows no one else is going to read
All right.
it. Me and Chris ain't reading that.
No. So I thought,
well, if you look at my phone right here, the first
Right.
topic is...
Right. So,
Anyway, look at you.
Jack,
Looking like you prepared an
can
exam,
I
mate.
at least try, you know, like the...
Yeah, go on, try.
All right, cool.
Are we going to talk about the Rashford Owen thing?
Oh, my days.
Listen, let him do his thing.
my
We'll talk
days.
about that after. We'll talk about it after.
I got too much smoke for these, man.
Hey, there's
Trust
so
me.
much stuff. This might be 2 hours. I've got so much to talk
The
about.
worst thing is,
Oh
if
my
you said
God.
that, I'm thinking you said the Mbappe line.
He did.
I never said
did.
that. I never...
Listen, just get to the first
All
topic.
right, listen.
There's-
Bro, no, because that thing... Because you put the... Oh, bro, he's ruined my life.
Just get
All
on
right,
with it.
Listen. All right, cool. So it obviously is the new season. I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who's been wanting the podcast to come out.
Yeah, large up.
Obviously, even when we've been out and about in different places, people would come and stop us like, yo, can't wait for the podcast to be back. So thanks for letting us have the summer off so we can
one's
actually...
stopping
Hey, when you lot stop me and I'm with a girl, I love you.
Yeah,
lot.
please
I
listen,
love
all of you lot. If you see
I
me with a
love
girl,
you lot.
just do a scream, do something like that. But oh my God, please.
Yeah, man.
Love you, man. Love you,
for
man.
that. Love for that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So...
Come on, boss, man. About.
So, no, sorry, that was...
So get to your phone.
So,
That's
no,
the
no,
murky
no.
line, innit?
So,
We have some nobody. Anyway,
Alright,
yeah, let's go.
already.
Hello? no promo runs for you, mate. Yeah.
No. Funny because that's how
You're the phone goes do
Murky lines, man. Oh.
do. Where is it? Show me.
Don't worry.
said don't
All right,
worry.
cool. So...
Oh, now I'm worried.
So, now, basically, one of the main things I wanted to start off with, because normally we need to have like a general outside topic. So I thought I'll start with the question: do pre-season games matter?
Yes.
Because a lot of the time, whenever we was
No, the result doesn't.
All right,
The result doesn't matter.
Yes, yes.
Only time Fulham be
So
winning games.
we always say we want to have like some sort of discussion question just to kind of start it off. Do pre-season games matter?
Great question, Jermaine.
All right, so let me know, Jake. I think I'll start from down the end with you there, Jake. What do you think about pre-season games?
You know, question something. Start sweating in that. It's just like, hey, we'll move on to the bloke in the back. No, I think they do, and the result doesn't matter. I agree with you, Chris. The result doesn't matter, but I think pre-season obviously it does matter because it gives you an opportunity to get yourself started for the season, try some new players in the squad, try new systems. So of course it means
I like what Leicester done in their pre-season.
What?
Shorten the distance, travel.
Yeah, no,
Leicester.
I agree. To be honest, I think sometimes doing all this like traveling to America and Hong Kong and it's good. It's good for the brand. It's good for the popularity of the club. And
they have to do it.
I know, of course, I understand that, but at the same time, it does tire your players out.
Ruin football a little bit.
And especially a lot of players that have come from European competition or African competition, this cup, African Cup of Nations or World Cup, to come straight from that and having a bit of time off and going straight back out to like America or somewhere, it's knackering. So, but at the same time, I do get. We know what it's for. It's imperative for the club because,
exactly.
If
Get
you've got a global fan base as well, you need to cater.
So,
but how can you get ready though if you're in Singapore one day and then you're
going to bloody America the next day,
New Zealand the next after that?
It's
and
true. That's the problem.
That's crazy.
That's the problem. It becomes more
but
about the money.
But like Akeem says, we know that. But I mean, that's been like that for a very long time.
I know, but it's a shame.
How come Man City didn't have to do that this year?
Don't know, man. Probably didn't want to. Oh, I was going to say a mad answer, but I'm not going to.
No, go on, say it. Save your chest.
It is.
Save your chest. What I think it is obviously to go to these countries, like Everton even went to, had to go, they done pre-season in Africa for a lot of it because of their sponsor. I think the only way you can opt and get out of those sponsorship ones is if you pay. If you pay, you don't have to go, obviously. But if you don't pay, you've got to travel, which is why most clubs have to travel. So Man City probably paid to be like, you know what? No, we ain't going.
Basically.
Yeah,
maybe it is better. Maybe Pep did want them rest.
But I swear they played in some mad. They played Wolves in somewhere.
Yeah, they was meant to do more.
Was it like the Audi Cup or something?
So do you not watch any pre-season games at all? You don't watch them just to see how your players are doing.
Pre-season since I was a kid, bro.
You ain't watch. So you don't even watch.
So that was what 40 years ago.
I'm not saying you have to.
Hold on. You didn't even watch
40 years.
They didn't even have a TV back then, Geezer.
You didn't watch the back pass into the goal.
No, I ain't seen it yet.
Mate, that was embarrassing.
Okay, so
embarrassing.
So have you seen the Aubameyang goal though?
Yeah, Dad.
I don't watch pre-season games.
Do you know what made the last thing so funny? It's when they caught my mind like, this brother, bro, what's the brother doing? He told him to come off his line, the idiot. Like, when people were zooming on man's mouth and just see everything he's saying. I thought that bit was funny.
Was it bad?
Bro, he passed it into the net.
Yeah, but it's friendly, innit?
What? Because it's friendly, it's okay.
Do you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of the Champions League final when you bottled it against Barcelona. Same thing.
No, because I just think it's unfair. No, because do you know what?
Hold on.
You did bottle it.
We was down to 10 men.
You want to know?
Henry missed the 1-1.
New season.
You bottled it.
New season.
Bottle jobs.
The reason why I think it's funny, because we talk about bottle jobs. You know, Spurs won the Audi Cup,
Bro, do you see the way they celebrated?
Oh, but I think that's mad unfair, bro.
Lucas Moura and Sissoko. I don't know who's worse, Moura or
Moura, man. Moura's a fan.
Oh, you mean the guy that's got a hat-trick to get into the Champions League final? That guy?
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, cool.
And what the guy back.
Were you even in Champions League last year? No, so shush. Shush.
How's Division 1?
Shush. Keep it quiet over there, please.
Division 1 be talking to a man like this?
Because I'm tired.
You lost to Barnsley.
Because I'm talking.
What's that?
You lost to Barnsley.
What's that?
You lost to Barnsley.
It's not facts. It's facts.
Bro, Barnsley.
It's a fact.
Barnsley. That's all I can say.
Yeah, we lost to Barnsley and what?
No one's lost to Barnsley. Who loses to Barnsley?
Was I on the pitch?
Barnsley.
Was I playing on the pitch?
Barnsley.
Could I change anything that happened on the
Barnsley.
pitch? No.
But do you prefer the championship experience?
Yeah, I genuinely do.
He loves it.
I genuinely.
Why do you rather play Barnsley than Liverpool?
Because it's interesting going to random different towns in the UK. It is.
Sure, man.
Do you know how this is mad?
Did you hear what he just said?
No, forget that. He's wearing sunglasses indoors. And we said nothing about it.
Bro, I always do this.
He's on new season. He's got his sunglasses on.
And he's in the championship.
Bro.
Do you know what this is?
Is it because we did the
Bitmoji? Do you know why?
The Bitmoji.
Do you know why? Because I'm hiding my tears for the loss. But it's Pete losing to Barnsley. But look, what can I do?
Where do you think they'll finish this season?
Right.
No, we'll get promoted.
What?
Top 2.
See how confident he was as well.
Bro, these things happen. These things happen. We'll get promoted.
Yo. We go up. We go down. We go
We're
up.
taking it up. We bring it down.
Very exciting. Very exciting.
Nah, listen.
What, do you think you'll go up?
Yeah, where do you think we'll finish then?
Listen, guys.
You don't know because you don't know about the
After
championship.
losing to Barnsley,
Don't worry,
Yeah, but these things happen, bro.
After losing to Barnsley, I would say you just about make top 10.
All right, leave us a comment down below and let us know. What do you think of pre-season? Is it something you guys should waste your time on? Do you watch it? Have you seen it?
What's that voice,
That's
bro?
my YouTuber voice, bro.
Yeah, it's rubbish.
Let me get it off,
Don't
bro.
forget to smash that like button.
Don't forget to leave us a comment, all right? Comment with the most likes.
Guys, we've got some
Could
really
win.
good content
Got some
coming up for
great
you.
prizes coming up this season.
What prizes, Joanne? What prizes?
Obviously, next
Couple
week.
of teas, innit?
Next week. By the way, we've got a new brand in space right here. Do you know what I mean?
So brands.
Hey,
Get your-
next week you might see a little logo
brands.
there.
No,
If
brands.
anyone's got any artwork, any
Brands. No.
anything,
Forget the artwork. Brands.
Oh,
If
well,
you've got
no.
money, just give it to us. We'll put it there, all right? I've had enough. I've had enough.
I'm hungry.
I've had enough, Robbie.
I've had enough from me.
Nah, big
All
up
right,
Claude. Is it Claudia?
Yeah, big up Claude. All right, so anyway, that's enough in terms of pre-season. Let's talk about all the things you man have basically been bunning me about.
We've
this
been
whole time.
arguing in the group chat for the last week.
Can we just say that Manchester United were offered Maguire for
Why?
17?
All right, should we start?
about
Okay,
it?
should we start on
Don't
Maguire?
Offered.
Listen,
Seeing as how it's 100% done.
yeah,
now,
Well,
we
yeah,
should
no,
start
it's,
now.
what do you mean? It is 100%.
Yeah, no, like, I mean,
They've
we
been
announced
So
it.
listen, you know what's funny when they announced him, bro looked like the groundsman. I can't lie. He looked like the
No,
groundsman.
you're racist, guys.
Wait.
He looked like the
don't like
groundsman.
that. No, I don't like that.
They were like, we're glad to sign.
Groundsman.
Yeah, Premier League groundsman of the year, Harry Maguire's signed to.
No, I don't like these.
Why does it
jokes,
matter what he
honestly.
looks like though?
Yeah,
No, I'm not
exactly,
saying.
Yeah.
Listen, did I say it mad?
Okay.
Didn't say it mad. I just said he looks like a groundsman.
Alright, fair enough.
No,
You see him at half time with a little pitchfork.
listen, bro.
No, I think what
Now you're doing that all wrong,
what
mate.
makes people laugh about Maguire is that he's got the face that looks like he doesn't know what he's doing. But
80.
done that.
Sorry, 80 million, not 18
Yeah.
people.
80.
80
so
I don't understand.
for a Nokia brick
You
phone.
spent 100 M.
For a Nokia brick phone.
You spent 100
80
M.
M's.
You spent 100 M.
Can I ask a question? Can I ask
spent 100 M last year.
Can I ask you a question?
Oh, go on.
I said that.
No,
Bro,
Come on, I want to hear
I've got something to say.
it. Hey, listen, do you know when you cuss Man U fans and then there's like 52-minute voice notes?
We got-
Spec said it first and I went, he's got a point.
Nah, he does have a point.
He does. Go on, continue.
I'm not going to say a man's name, but he bangs that. You know who I'm talking about.
Who? No, go on, let them.
Alright,
David Seamus in the
Yeah,
season.
don't be hiding.
It's a new
Nah.
season.
I could
I know,
smell.
You know what I'm talking about? No, do I wanted to say it's because he said it's like a Nokia brick phone.
Yeah.
And I was going to say like,
Who is?
he said it's
Maguire.
like...
No, he said he's got a slab head. A
Yeah, but
Nokia
why is
brick.
that relevant?
Oh.
He's a Nokia brick phone,
Why
bro.
is that relevant?
And yeah, and that as
Why-
well.
why is that relevant?
And that as well.
Why is
And that.
why is that relevant?
No, and that as
No,
well.
and
And that.
ability, like,
And everything. That's what I'm saying. The
but
whole
hold on,
thing.
Why does that matter though?
No, but
So when
It's funny, it's
when
funny.
Virgil van Dijk got signed,
Oh,
did
man.
people say
No, they
his
call him
hair's so
they call him a
luscious?
Ferrari.
His
Yeah,
hair's so
they call him
luscious.
making
Ferrari.
mad jokes,
Listen,
innit?
shush. I said 75 million. That's ridiculous.
You
Okay.
making
And I
mad
take that
jokes.
back, and I was wrong.
Oh,
But I
yeah,
don't
son.
think. But that doesn't mean I can't come here and say
Moonwalking
that.
like the statue at his grand. Moonwalking like the statue at
They
his
got no
grand.
diamond club,
But
but
you
they got
know,
Michael Jackson
I was making.
statue.
He's like, I was making jokes, but after he was good, I just said, I'm sorry.
Listen, I didn't make jokes, though. I said it was too much money. Someone asked me a question. Is that too much money? I went, yeah.
How much is Harry Maguire worth? then?
Fulham, yeah.
Harry Maguire.
Fulham
Hey,
is too
hey,
much
hey,
money.
how much is he worth?
He's worth half that max.
Half a max. You're mad.
Bro,
He's worth 40
Bro,
M.
he's worth 60 minimum.
What's he done?
he's worth 60.
Yeah.
Wait.
You know.
Oh, but
he's worth 60.
Chris, he scored a header against Sweden.
Bro,
No, bro.
Yeah, get out of here, bro. No, I don't want to hear
No,
this.
bro. He's not.
Hold on.
He's not worth 80, but he's not 40
Hold
mil.
on.
All right,
Is he
it's-
better than Rio?
Of course he's not.
God, look at what he's comparing it to. Oh, this is what? You know what? Yeah.
All right, he's worth 41 M's.
The first day of the
And he's
season.
worth more than Rio.
41.
Maguire's worth more
Look
than
at
Rio.
the Arsenal, 40 million and £1 pound.
On that note, is Pepe better than Henry?
Yes!
He's
Say
not.
something. Say something.
Wrong and strong. Good idiot.
When we
What
bought,
idiot.
when we bought Henry, he weren't the Henry we got at the end, you thicko.
Doesn't matter.
Fullback, son.
Doesn't matter.
Fullback.
Was he better than what Pepe is now? Was he better than Pepe?
Pepe now, it was better than TT when we got him.
Vardy. Ben played like
Pele.
Harry Maguire for 80 million.
Pele.
Wait.
ATMs.
You bet Henry when he signed to you.
When Nicolas Pele now
Okay.
is better than TT.
So he's going to be the
at
new
that
Henry then. That's what you're saying.
age. Hopefully, touch wood.
Okay. Yeah,
Now it's hopeful.
touch a lot.
He's been touching a lot of wood.
Listen. So basically, I'm trying to say that.
Let's keep it on these figures.
In terms,
Let me ask him a question.
Nah, but then again,
is he better than Rio?
Then again, Arsenal.
Is he better than Vidic? Is he better than Rio?
Obviously not. Obviously not.
80 mil is steep.
But he's better than Bailly, and he's better
He's better
than.
than Bailly now, yeah?
Yes, he is. He
better
was
than
there
Bailly
even.
now. He's better than
Of course he was.
Bailly was
3 years
the
ago,
pinnacle.
geezer.
He was a pedal
That was in the past.
Look what they're doing to Bailey. Look what they're doing to Mr. Bailey.
we like him, man. We like him.
Look
bro.
what they're doing to
He's not
Bailey.
But Maguire's better than him.
Let me tell you
Yeah,
something.
similar.
I love this. I love this.
No,
Jack,
listen.
No, Jack,
Who's better?
17 million.
No, bro, who's better?
No,
I'm asking.
Maguire's better than
Fake
Bailey.
it, yeah.
Jack is 17 million more of a
What?
fair-
17.
That's what he was offered to you, look, for 17 mil.
Yeah.
Chris, do you not understand something? Yeah. All players were probably offered to teams prior to when they actually signed.
No, we
Yeah, but if it was last summer, that was after
At
the
the
World Cup.
moment, at the moment,
We-
Manchester
before
United.
World Cup?
We wasn't offered
The
10.
price was spiked. The price was spiked because Man United needed him now.
Bro,
They
that's what I'm
needed
saying.
him.
Yeah, but that's all
And
you
a
do.
value
All you
player.
don't do is throw money at players
so
for
what?
double the
Wait, so-
price.
Jai,
Oh, wait, hold on.
Very desperate.
Hold on.
Desperate.
Hold on. You were blowing money fast when you came up.
Desperate.
100 M, bro. 100 M's.
Listen, you can keep talking about, but listen. But I've told you many times.
big meat.
Listen, all of you
Very
shut
good.
it, all right? Let me say something.
Hey, how much you give? How much you give Shirley? 100 bags a week.
Let me address this. 100 M's.
They're like, hey, yo, Babble. Bring your redhead. We got you.
Listen.
How many managers
You
did
ain't
they have in
listen.
one season? Was it 3?
No,
3 goals.
Was it 3 managers?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, it was free.
Well done,
Ranieri.
mate.
And then they said, come out of here.
Who's the manager
Parker
now?
now.
Who is it? Is it Parker?
Yeah, it's got Parker. Listen, let me address this
Parker's
100 M
good
thing.
now.
Like Parker, roll.
Let me address this 100 M thing.
He don't like
Alright?
Parker.
Let me address it.
You got to adjust the manager thing as well, because that's gangster.
I'll address
that's
all of it.
good.
Because Ranieri's a Premier League
Hey, you know
winner.
what?
And
You know what?
and
Can be
did-
real.
and he couldn't
I
do
ain't
it
chatting
for
man
you.
to you, man, no more. You man got bread. I'm not
Nah,
chatting man.
listen.
Nah,
Let me
bro.
talk about the 100 M's.
Go on.
Let me talk
You got to
about
explain
it.
Let me tell you
Ranieri.
about 100 M's.
You got to explain
Listen.
And you sacked all their managers. You
It's
got
an
paid
L.
for that as well.
But it's an
You got
L.
paid for that
I
as
know
well.
it's an
Go on.
L.
Go on, let me talk.
Listen,
on.
the 100 M's was
than an L.
purely through the fact that our
Who's buying?
Tony Khan was completely inexperienced in terms of how to spend the money, and I'm sure he will
Tony
admit that.
Khan?
Huh?
Yeah,
Tony
that's the
Khan.
chairman. That's the chairman.
He's the chief or somebody, a chairman,
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that. He deals with the
He was
transfers.
inexperienced. So who dealt with the transfers here before?
He was playing.
What the heck is going on?
Theme music.
Yeah,
Remember this one?
Copyright. Yeah, no, I know. It's tell him I'm on 100 M's. Yeah, I know.
yeah.
That's you,
Man
man.
said, "Do I know this?"
Oh, my bad.
Man said, "Do I know
Sorry,
this?"
Jack.
Sorry.
Scholar.
Wait, who did you spend the most amount of money on?
Seri and
How much?
25 M's.
Okay.
But then one of the players we bought was Mitrovic, and he's still at the club.
yeah, but you're still in Division
25
1.
M's.
The Barnsley.
25 M's.
That's
what?
not good.
What does that mean?
So what?
That's not good, is it?
So what?
Mitrovic ain't
So
good.
what?
What does that mean that he's at the club?
Listen, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Got relegated.
Wait, listen. You see, this is what I don't
who's
like.
at the club?
Because we're having a conversation. We're a big Premier League podcast, and we're here dabbling with Jack
Division
about
one,
dead
it's
Fulham.
true.
bro.
No, no,
listen to
no.
me.
We've made our
All right.
jokes. Let's move on.
Answer one question for me. Are any of you lot going to your games this weekend?
Here we go. Maybe.
Maybe.
Listen,
Maybe.
maybe.
Maybe. Gotta check the schedule.
I tell you what.
Gotta check the schedule.
He defo ain't.
I tell you what.
That season ticket costs like £10, bro. So you could do that.
I tell you what. If
We
I did
can't.
go,
It's actually $650 a year. But
if I did go,
the best seat.
at least I have the choice to go watch
at least
Chelsea,
I have the
Man City, Liverpool, not
Can't get it out,
Rotherham,
Junior.
not Rotherham, Leighton Orient,
I
Barnsley.
said Rotherham.
Geezer.
I said Rotherham.
You know what's so funny? He mentioned all the teams that aren't in the championship. You bet Rotherham aren't in the championship.
Letting Orient Championship.
Leighton Orient aren't in the championship.
I know. Burton Albion.
What division?
Burn Albion not in the championship.
Millwall.
Millwall, well done.
All right, let's move on because this is mad.
I do actually know the
This is this has gone mad. Like the first, we're having a big conversation with Jack about championship.
Well, can we get back to Maguire? Can we get back to Maguire?
I think Rotherham might.
No, we can talk. We can talk.
No,
We can
who's
talk
about
about
Maguire?
No, we can talk.
Who's had the
about
best
No,
transfer
there's no
market?
point.
Who's had the best transfer? I think
Definitely
Arsenal.
not United.
Wait, can I
Arsenal won the
just say
transfer
something?
Oh,
market.
shh.
Wait, can I say
After
something?
United.
Honest. Some people have said this. If Man United do get Dybala and Fernandes.
You don't get Dybala.
Wait,
Dybala's done.
no,
you
wait,
prat.
listen.
It's done. You football.
You know when
it's done.
Let me
It's
finish
done.
the sentence.
Like your hairline is done.
Let him finish his dribble.
Let me finish the sentence. People have said this, not me. If Dybala and Fernandes came, Man United could take a run for the title.
You know Dybala's got a Wobie numbers.
A run for the title.
Listen.
Dybala's got Wobie numbers, yeah?
In football,
No, he's got a Wobie numbers.
Wait. Do you know how dumb that is? Just last season, you football thicko. The season before, what was...
No.
Hey, listen here.
You judge a man.
Hey,
You
listen.
judge a man by his last season.
Hey, listen.
You judge a man by his last
Hey, listen.
season.
So what's
You judge a
Ozil?
man by his-
What's
You
Ozil
judge a
then?
man by his
What's
last
Ozil then?
season.
What's
Also had a
Ozil?
bad
Listen.
season, bro.
In
Bad
football,
season.
Say bad then.
Listen.
Bad then.
No.
oh yeah.
So Dybala's
Hold on. Ozil is an attacking midfielder, bro.
Here we go. Go
Oh,
on,
listen.
Go on,
He's gonna
In football, Ronaldo and Messi will get promoted.
Hey.
So yeah, well, you just said two players that aren't coming to your club.
Now Fernandes might actually
These
come.
times.
So
Yeah, but why are you saying Dybala? Where's Dybala?
These times you said Lukaku
Oh, you see the meme?
striker in the
Do
world,
you see the meme of?
and you're getting rid of him for Dybala. Shut your mouth.
Wait,
Did you not
Lukaku,
listen?
Lukaku, we're going to move on to
You
in
know
a
what I just
second.
realised? Bro, this podcast is... How long have we recorded? Can we
How
start
about?
again?
No, shush.
No, bro, this is mad. Like, bro, imagine he's talking. Jack's leaned over him while he's talking and gone, have you seen the meme? Like, it's not.
All right, son, just continue.
Innit?
No, guys,
Shush.
no, wait.
Bro, I ain't wasting.
No,
I'm not wasting
sit
20
back,
minutes for
man.
that. You mad?
Sit back, man. Carry on.
You better sit back there. What do you mean?
Bro, this is...
Jermaine,
It's not mad, bro. You know he always says that, and then it
Big
comes
game
out. And
nerves.
people like
Jermaine
it.
thinks he's
Game
on Radio 1 or something.
Yeah, this ain't radio. This ain't the squad, mate.
Look,
Yeah.
No,
the
that's
Mercury
deep, that's
line,
fine,
Mercury
that's
line's
fine,
got him
man.
shaking. Look.
Just get on with it, man. Come on.
Now, guys, bring my thing though. Can we just at least just a little bit?
Go on,
just a little
carry on
bit.
then.
All right, cool. All I'm trying to say is this. Bro,
Do you know what he's done? He's actually made it worse. By
No,
doing
no, no, no.
Yeah.
You've made it
By
worse by doing
exposing it.
Yeah.
No, bro, I have to expose it because, bro, if I don't take control of this thing, it's actually going mad.
It's
Like,
never in control. Let's just go. Come
all
on.
right, cool. So, no. Listen, you're saying your point in regards to the fact that Chris said. Go on, Chris.
This is really fun now, isn't it?
Jack, you know what, Jack? I'll be honest. We've heard a lot from you today. I'll be real. Your mouth is running at Usain Bolt levels. Chill out.
I've been waiting for this.
Times.
I've been waiting for
Nah,
this.
be real.
Division 1.
I don't even
Division
know
One,
how
championship.
we managed to turn it to a championship podcast for like 5 minutes.
Because you lot were calling me.
That was
Crazy.
nuts.
I was chilling here.
No. You were basically saying about who's had the best value
Arsenal
transfer,
had
and I
the
thought that was
best
a good
transfer
question.
window. We've had the best transfer window.
No, you haven't.
I don't think.
Facts.
No.
Facts.
Can I say Everton?
Why?
Yeah.
Hold on, Nicholas.
No, because they got
Hold
rid
on,
of
hold on.
Gay.
No,
yeah,
but
that's
they got,
bad,
but they
that's
got
bad.
Keane, and then they got
Yeah.
Yeah, but we
They got
bought.
keys.
Kian, actually. It's not
Hold
Kian.
on.
Oh, is it
They got
Kian?
Moise
Yeah, it's
Kean.
Kian. Where's Kian?
Okay.
Hold on,
Okay,
hold on,
facts.
hold
See
on.
what I mean? See,
Oh,
I
the
told you I
great
can't pronounce
signing.
names.
Yeah, you see.
I can say my name yet.
Jacko.
Agiakia.
Look at that.
Eddie Dzeko.
Hey, Jacko.
Eddie Dzeko, isn't it? Eddie Dzeko.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kian, I wish you paid attention to your friend Ming Jack like you do Kian. All right?
Was it Agiaco? Agiaco.
Let's
Good,
move
it's
on.
close. It's
What is
close.
it
I
then?
like
Go on,
it.
tell me.
A jackal.
Agiaco. Oh,
Agiaco.
sorry.
No, but that's just
All right,
close.
say, all right,
It's
say-
close.
all right, say my name in Kazakhstan.
You haven't told it to me.
Well, you never
Oh,
told me.
is your name? Oh, is there like a way to say
Yeah,
Jack?
specific way to say it in Kazakhstan.
Jack.
Both of them.
How?
You would know it.
Jack.
Is it
Jack.
is it whack? Like
Jack.
like one? Whack one.
No.
Is it whack? Like one?
This is what you say it in Kazakhstan. You go Jaik.
Jaik.
No, you didn't. You went
Jaik.
Jack.
Why can't we
Jack.
say
You said it.
Bro, that sounds way better than Jack. Can't we just say Jake?
Jaik.
No,
That sounds
no, but you said it
way-
wrong. You said it wrong.
Jaik.
Oh, is it not Jake?
Jaik.
Jake.
That's how my mum calls me. She goes, when she's angry, she goes, Jaik.
Jaik.
You didn't tell man that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, but you never told me that either. You never
Jaik.
told me
Way
that.
better.
Jaik.
No.
Jaik. This is
I wanted to
Jaik.
ask.
Jaik.
But they got-
Why is
No.
it
I was
relevant?
saying that Kian is a good signing for them.
Great
And they got
signing.
somebody else.
Keanu Reeves.
No, it's Kian. It's Kian.
bro.
No, yeah, I'm with the Keanu.
No, I didn't. I'm saying like that's a good
Take the
signing. They
blue
got
pill
somebody
or the
else
red
as well,
pill?
no?
Yeah.
That's a good signing.
Yeah,
Then-
but how can you say that when Arsenal got Nicolas Pele?
But you did. Listen, this is what I
We've got
hate.
young
Let me-
Listen.
let me-
We got young Romario.
Who?
Young Romario, the Brazilian up
Just
front.
say the names.
We got Celebos.
Wait.
He sounds like
Celebos.
I swear that's something. I swear that's like vegetables.
Do you know who else had a good
Salama?
window? Do you know who else had a good window? Newcastle.
You taking
Free
a
signings. £78 million
Are you taking
spent
a
or
mic?
something.
Yeah, but they said they sold Perez.
We're being real.
They sold Perez though.
So what? Perez was at his best.
Who
He
bought
was
Perez?
okay.
He's gone to Villa.
He went to Leicester, I think.
Yeah, he did. At Leicester. At his best, he was okay. Do you know what I'm saying?
Listen, let me say one thing.
Joelinton's a good
and this
player.
is what annoys me about
So-
all you Arsenal fans. You lot all didn't know who Pepe was 2 weeks ago.
Cousin.
And as soon as they went, oh yeah, 80 million for this guy, they're like, oh my God, this is the best window ever. We're gonna win the league. Just sit down and relax.
No, it's funny.
Because you don't know who he is.
You
don't know.
You don't really believe that you had the best window, though.
Oh, facts I do.
No, but you haven't even got a defender that you said you wanted.
Bro, we
You
bought
still got Mustafi's chilling in your back
No,
four.
he didn't.
Saint Etienne.
He specifically said he
you brought
doesn't
centre
want
back,
it.
though.
What?
We bought him, you prat.
Who?
I mean, he's on loan now at Saint Etienne.
So you haven't brought one in.
Yeah.
Bruh,
So
don't
he's
worry.
not starting for you.
Holding, you thickos, you football thickos. Holding
he's
is coming
back.
back.
He's quality, isn't he?
We know
Whoa!
He was good. He was good.
You know that-
before.
I'm sorry, but
He wasn't all our
I'm sorry he
defenders.
didn't cost 56 million.
Oh.
I know, but doesn't mean
forget-
he's not good.
Forget it, bro.
Listen, no one cares
Rob-
about dead
Rob-
Arsenal and
Rob
United.
Holding
anyway. Let's
is
talk about the big boys at the top.
Bro. And I like Rob Holding.
And with a bit of lady luck, Arsenal's challenging.
So for what?
For what? No.
Hey,
Let me confirm
hey,
what he
you
means.
just said-
For what? For
with a-
what?
No, he
For
just
what?
said with a bit of lady luck, Arsenal's challenging.
Challenging
That
for
means
what?
in his
A bit of
eyes.
white
Challenging
stuff.
for what?
Yeah, a bit of that.
A bit of
So,
that.
did
I
you say
know.
Arsenal
Goddamn
challenging for the
kids.
title?
Listen, Liverpool ain't going to do bits like they did this season. They're not doing
No,
that.
they're not going to get the same points tally, but they'll definitely be
They're
up there in
not
the
gonna
top
do-
three.
Let me ask you a question.
They'll be in the race.
So you think
they'll be in the race?
It's about Man City.
They'll be in the
now.
race.
Right,
So
it's
you
about
think you're
Man
going to finish
City.
above Liverpool?
What do you mean it's about Man
I said
City?
with lady luck.
How is it about Man
No,
City?
none of this lady luck. Do you think you'll finish above
With lady
Liverpool?
luck.
No,
We know with
what
Arsenal.
lady
You know
luck?
when you're
What does that
Arsenal.
mean?
You know when you're Arsenal, there's always hope.
Yeah, that's what kills you lot. That's why you lot all have
Tell
mental
everyone.
breakdowns on
Tell
Arsenal Fan
everyone.
TV. For that reason.
It's
You
only-
lot gas
Arsenal
yourself up
will
at the
have
beginning of
Let
the
me ask you
season.
a question. If they won the first 10 games in a row and
Arsenal?
was like 8 points clear, do you think they'll win the league? Can they win the league?
No, they wouldn't. They
Arsenal.
still find a way to
Well,
ruin
I'll
it.
just say to you, bit lady luck, we can win the league.
But you're not. Where's this lady luck coming from?
Bit lady luck.
What is Lady Luck?
This is the type of stuff man can say. Like, why are we still asking what Lady Luck is? Look at the smile on his face. He's just going to take us in a long circle. Let's talk about Liverpool and Manchester City. He's chatting crap. Let's talk about Liverpool and Manchester City.
Wait, hold on.
Language,
Wait,
two clubs.
language.
No, can we
Oh
say?
yeah,
is it-
you know, I realised I can't say that. I didn't realise such a bad word.
Who?
Never mind. So basically, I was saying, see those two.
I didn't realize such a bad word.
No, I actually didn't.
Ah.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Listen, can we talk about the two top clubs in the Premier League, please?
Yeah, go on. It was a bit of a dead game.
Oh,
It was a dead game.
It's a bit of a dead game.
No, let's talk about. No, but
City,
Why are we talking about a friendly trophy?
City in control. No,
Yeah,
shut
yeah,
your mouth.
yeah. But we're talking about the
About-
plate. The plate.
Because that was Jose Mourinho's trophy when you was winning
plate.
it. You sap. About when Jose was lifting.
When
He was
you-
like,
no.
we saw armpits.
No,
I
no.
love
Wait,
Akeem.
no, no.
I love you, bro.
We
Bro,
saw
that's
armpits.
it.
Why?
Bro,
We
do
saw
you remember?
When you win it with something else,
Nah.
then it's got some
Shut
value.
your mouth.
That's a
If
plate.
it's
It's
on
a
its own-
plate. It's a
If
plate.
it's on its own, it's
They can do
nothing.
the quadruple.
So basically,
again.
you have to win a cup to put on the
Quadruple.
plate for it to like a
Because City done the
sauce thing.
quadruple last season, then, yeah?
They won 4 trophies.
Yeah, that's just a plate for the
Not a
Premier League.
quadruple, is
Thank
it?
you.
It's the plate for the Premier League. That's what
Domestic
it is.
quadruple, right? You never done. You're a manager, the
Right,
greatest
and
ever
we've
manager.
done in Europe. We've done in
Second
Europe.
greatest ever manager in the Premiership.
So who's the first?
They did say domestic treble though, and they
Domestic
called them the formidables, but they did
Yeah,
say
that was
domestic treble.
pathetic.
Yeah.
Pathetic.
You know-
Oh, the
can't-
formidables. I thought that was alright.
I thought it was
Why are
pathetic.
you calling it pathetic for? Because if you won the charity
Listen,
shield,
am
you
I
would stop
talking to
about
you?
him, bruh. Is he crazy? Is he smoking? You are
He
smoking
would be like,
spice.
I got really drunk. I had a great day with
Innit?
my friends.
Yeah, but that's
we were
us.
at the game. He was
That's
like,
us.
we was
Best
at the
time of our
game.
life.
Listen,
You'd be like, I was
did
at
you
the
see
game.
them? Did you see the City when they won a penalty shootout? I was like, yeah, great. Let's go home.
Yeah, of course.
Let's go on.
Hey,
It
when
is
it's becoming
fair.
normal for them.
Yeah.
And
is
big up
becoming
Fuad, who still can't get a ticket in his home end, ended up in a Man City end somehow. That doesn't count. You're still on the sofa, mate.
Why do you care so much about this armchair stuff?
Because we're talking about passion for your club.
Yeah,
Going to
so
games.
you can have passion from the
No, you
screen.
can't.
You're shouting at the screen.
How
geezer.
can you immerse yourself in the experience if you're not there?
VR.
Chuck, we
Virtual reality.
haven't all got £600 to spend on season tickets.
Yeah, but I pay in installments, and it used to kill me to spend that money.
No, I'm not having that.
No, I
Wait,
got, you know,
I'm sorry. You
Well,
can't
you know
say.
what, I
Wait,
meant
wait,
to-
wait,
Couple
wait,
quid in there now.
wait. No, wait. You can't say that I haven't got more passion than you just
I
because I'm
do.
watching
I
on
know
the
that for a
screen.
Yeah, but
fact.
Jake, you got to
Why?
admit, at home is better than the actual.
Exactly. You get the commentary,
At
mate.
home is
No, it's not.
nice. At home,
You do.
bruh.
Yeah, cocktails.
Do you
bruh.
think-
You get Martin Tyler?
bruh,
You get
it's-
Martin
you're
Tyler?
lying,
Do you
you're
think I
lying.
would rather have been at home when we beat Juventus 4-1? Do you think I would have rather been at? Are you mad?
I tell you
Are
what,
you crazy?
You robbed me home when you lost to Barnsley.
No, because I had a good day out. I had a good day out. I had a good day out, my friends.
He got you so nice.
No, but I didn't.
So nice.
I still would have gone again.
about Man
'Cause I had a good time with my friends.
Innit? It's all about Fulham. It's all about.
No, but I can have a good time with my friends watching it from the TV, and I get Martin Tyler, and I listen to Martin Tyler, and analysis.
Oh, I love Martin Tyler.
I do great.
And it's live. I'll get out of here, man. You know what I mean? It's just,
All right, so a few minutes ago, Chris said that he doesn't feel Liverpool are going to be able to sustain
I don't think that's
the same
true.
level of.
You know what? How is you can't talk no more.
Oh, yeah, okay,
I can because I watch football and I'm knowledgeable about
No,
football.
no, you're not. That's the thing. You're not knowledgeable.
Why? What makes you think that?
You said he's going to finish
Let's not talk about knowledge.
Yeah, but that's because I was gassed because we spent 100 M's.
Let's answer the question. Now, Liverpool, what do you think? Do you feel like Liverpool are going to be able? Because you don't want to keep saying that you don't think that they're going to be able to do it. Why is that?
Because they need a creative midfielder like Kevin De Bruyne. They need something like that to spice it up, to take them over the edge.
They got 96 points.
Yeah, and they won the Champions League, bro.
The edge, bruh.
This guy's talking about edge when you lot finished 5th.
He's just not trying to explain what Liverpool need, bro.
He thinks I'm talking about Arsenal. I'm talking about Liverpool.
I'm not talking about Arsenal. I know you're not talking about Arsenal.
Exactly. So I'm saying they need that little bit
They
extra.
won the Champions League, and they got 96 points last year.
And who won the league?
So basically,
but by 1 point,
So
bro.
what's the edge? What's the edge?
Oh my days! De Bruyne was injured for half the season.
Yeah, I know. And the Man City still won the league.
So
Yeah, that's what I mean. But you're talking about De Bruyne.
They got De Bruyne.
No, you're basically saying a Banana Silva.
Yeah, a badass creative midfielder. That's what they need. A badass, not Oxlade-Chamberlain. He ain't cutting it.
He's all right.
He's good.
Yeah, all right. He ain't cutting it, bro.
That's what I like.
Bro, he's been injured.
The fact that you
He's
think
always
that is a
injured, always
possibility
injured.
that Arsenal will finish above Liverpool is beyond me.
I'm not saying.
Wait, no. But what I will say though is naive to think to do what Jermaine usually does, where you just say it's gonna be a 2-horse race from the start. They're gonna go.
That's very nice.
What accent is that? What accent is that?
No, but what
Is that how you
usually
talk now,
say-
Jermaine?
No, what you usually say is when they say who's gonna win the Champions League, it's gonna be between Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, or Barcelona. That's what you usually say.
it's always them.
Well, it's
Yeah,
not
that's
because
it.
last year Liverpool won it.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Either way,
Lady Luck. Lady Luck.
Either
on their
way,
side.
who is the likely
We knew Liverpool were going to get that far, but they did it the year before. Spurs was like a real surprise.
Lady
Yeah,
Luck.
big surprise.
Lady
All
Luck.
right, who is the
Whereas,
likely?
you know, with him, he'll be like Roma.
Big facts.
And then you're looking at him like why? Do you know what I mean? Like,
who
why?
did
Did he say Atletico Madrid and then they got knocked out the day
He
after?
just does bad stuff.
All right, but who is the likely surprising challenger out of the?
I'm
rest
saying
of the top
Spurs.
six?
What, for
Yeah,
the
I'm
league?
saying
For
Spurs.
the league,
For the league,
yeah.
I'm saying
Spurs.
Yeah.
Spurs.
Shut your mouth.
No, Spurs are going to do
I
better.
love-
They
I-
will do naughty.
They'll finish
Spurs
above
will do
you.
better.
They'll
They
finish
will
above
do
you.
naughty.
I
No,
love
they
Spurs.
won't.
They'll
No,
finish
they
above
will
you.
not. No.
Yes, they will.
You didn't even say that for 3 seasons.
They're a better
straight.
side than you.
Last season.
Chris, they're a better side than
You know,
say that for free.
it's like that
Chris,
gambler.
I
who
bet
put-
you a tenner.
Chris, they're a better
We finish
side
above
than
them. Who wants it? Who wants to
you.
smoke?
You don't want that. You don't want that. Don't shake your hand. Don't
Bruv,
do
yes,
it.
what do you mean?
You get a tenner.
Alright,
He gets a
that's it.
tenner. What, you as well?
Yeah, cool.
Free tennis for everybody.
That's
Andy,
30.
Andy, do you want
You
one?
got one as well?
Andy, you want one?
Hey!
That's 40.
You want one as well? Anyone?
Yeah, free tenner,
Free
anyone?
tenner? Free tenner. Hey!
That's
Free
50.
tenner. No,
You 50, yeah? You
Listen,
ready?
Listen,
Free tennis.
do you know you said he's been saying that for the last 3 years. It's like some guy puts all his 50 on red.
Chris.
Then
You
he
know
puts
they put
50
it-
again
you
on
know
red.
they-
Like,
one
nah,
point above
surely it's
Arsenal.
going to hit red now. Surely.
Chris, they're
And then again,
they're far better side than you.
No.
They are.
They are.
They are.
They
Far
are.
better side than you.
City's far superior to you, baby.
We're not talking
What's
about.
We're not
City,
talking
Man
about that,
United.
though.
We're talking about. It's about
Spurs
Tottenham.
will finish above you this season.
They won't.
They're better side
They
than
won't.
you.
They won't. They won't.
I mean,
They are.
that is my club, though, who I think
What do you
actually
think?
might do better.
Yeah,
You think
same.
they can win the league? You
Because-
think they can win the league?
No,
Spurs.
they won't win the league.
No, but you never know. You never
Yeah,
know.
okay.
Because I know. No, wait. Can I say?
Geezer.
No, wait.
Geezer.
Oh,
Leicester have
man.
more chance of winning the league.
No, that's right.
You're
That's
hard.
rubbish.
Don't-
That's
why are
rubbish.
you
Barnsley
saying
got
that?
more chance. Fulham have got
That's
more
rubbish.
chance.
Listen,
How? When they're
Trust
not in the
me.
league?
Spurs
So
don't
high.
win. Spurs ain't
It's so
winning.
high.
Naughty.
Remember last season there was like, at one point, yeah,
They were
no,
top.
we weren't considering them, and then there was like, hold
Oh,
on,
what?
this-
Tottenham are
these
like
man-
3
yeah,
points
yeah,
off
like
it.
3 points off the
Well,
top.
what happened?
This is mad.
And then as soon as that happened,
They
it went,
put it like, yeah. it
Spurs
gets a
will
bit
do
mad.
nothing.
Yeah, but where were you?
Been saying it.
It's true. Where were you?
Where were you lot? You're not going, oh, I don't know if Emery's the guy, you know.
Maybe wait for cup final.
Oh,
And
whoa.
what happened in that final?
You got pumped in the second
Anyone-
half.
Oh, wait, listen. You got pumped.
Anyone can
But
get one.
Giroud's going, thank you,
Final?
Arsenal.
What final was you in?
We're in the final. Right, that's an L for me still. No, we went in the final, but so what? What's your point?
You can't get some participation trophies though. We can't have that.
Hey, bro.
Innit? Imagine some of your fans took a week to travel to the final.
Can you imagine
to
that?
see your team get pumped.
I was in the final.
Oh, you know that Jake meme?
Chris, anyone can get to the final of the Europe.
Hey, Andy.
Yeah, we've been there as well.
We did have a great season, but we were in the final. But you lost.
But you lost, bruv.
You got pumped.
You made your fans spend 4 bags to go to the final, travel for 4 days, doing a crib.
on a
They were doing Christopher Columbus, mate, exploring, finding new countries and that.
That was
and
mad.
then they turn up, they see Maitland Niles just sky it over the bar when you're 4-1 down.
That was mad.
Get out of here.
I can't lie, that was mad.
Hey, man, camping in tents like, I'll finish my journey tomorrow.
Don't worry, we're a new side. We're a new team.
I made it.
We made it to the Europa League final.
Hey, listen, the way troops were stressed in that final. Oh, my days.
Wait, hold on, what's going on with Koscielny though?
He's got to go.
Why? That guy's been a good servant to your club and you treat him like rubbish.
Asking about thingy.
Koscielny wanted to leave. He was meant to leave with Wenger. He couldn't because he was injured, so no one wanted him. And then this season, the plan was to keep him until Holden gets back, because it was going to be him and Socrates playing at the back.
Yep.
Because everyone says we've got no centre backs, but obviously he's one of the best in the league still.
Or because he jumped out. Just because he done
Not
jump
even
out.
close, geezer. Not even close.
It's because he done jump out.
Not even
that's
close. You got the worst centre backs in the top six.
I
You got the worst centre backs top six.
I could argue that Koscielny and Maguire, there's not much between the two players.
Yeah, there's not much. But they both got 2 legs, 2 arms.
I could argue that. Do you know what I mean?
A head. Yeah.
And even if Maguire's got a bigger head than his.
Exactly.
70 mil, 80 mil.
Chris, even 3 years ago.
I think 80 mil's ridiculous, but come on, bro.
They're not on the same level. You can't, bro. He's going to. He's going to go to a relegation struggling French team. That's where Koscielny's going to go. No disrespect. He is.
Go to a mid-table at least.
Oh, okay. Sorry, mid-table French league side. But what I'm saying is he's finished now. Yeah, like Koscielny's done.
Yeah, in terms of the whole season.
So don't compare him, bro. Compare him.
So
to
wait,
Jones
can you explain to me what happened with
yeah?
him? Because a lot of Arsenal fans have been going ham at him, and I'm confused.
He wanted to leave. He was meant to leave the season before when Wenger left, but because due to injury, like no one's taken him with that Achilles injury where he had. So now obviously he's back and fit. He wants to leave, but Arsenal are like, okay, boom, Holding's injured, or he's not fully fit. So the first 4 or 5 games.
Yeah, but imagine how it feels for him to be like, okay, well, you're just going to use me 4 or 5 days.
It's a business.
What do you think?
Oh, it's a business.
It's a business.
Now, what do you think?
It's a business, bro.
So what do you just treat it like a business?
It's a business, bro.
So this is what I mean. That's why you have no passion for your club.
Okay, so you're okay with it.
You have
being
no
a business,
passion
or
for your
you
club.
saying that?
Man said, it's a business, so we have to.
Is
it your money, bro?
We should let him go.
Is it your money? Yeah, you should let him go. 100%.
So that's what you're.
He's been a good servant to your club.
Why has Arsenal fans got a problem with?
They moan about everything, bro.
We need to moan about something, innit? Ramsey's gone. Ramsey's gone, so something else to moan about. Wenger's gone.
I think Ramsey's the only player of some good quality in the last 20 years I can remember you've sold, or he's gone, and you haven't cussed him. Every other player who's left.
Who?
Ramsey's the only one who's
respect. They know that wasn't his fault.
Huh?
Because they know that wasn't his
What
fault.
do you mean? Bare people cussing Ramsey.
No.
Is it?
Nowhere near the level of Van Persie and Nasri.
Because they done dirty things. They done dirty things, you prats.
No, they didn't, bro. They just wanted to win trophies, and they did.
And now this is history talking.
They done dirty things, man.
Can I just ask one question?
No.
Let me ask one question.
You're going to ask about Koscielny.
No, who has done Arsenal the dirtiest in the whole last 20 years?
Oh, Henry.
What? That is ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Of all the players.
Because he's answered that question, and I was going to say
Henry, RVP,
Next.
and Fabregas. And Nasri.
That
Them
is
man all
ridiculous.
together. All them man in one pot.
Not Adebayor, obviously.
Oh, Adebayor.
Did you see the Patrice Evra interview with Sky Sports?
I ain't watched it all, but obviously I've
And they
heard
were
the thing
talking-
about why he left Man United.
Yeah, and then he talked about Van Persie talked about Van Persie when he turned up, and he said Evra said to him when he turned up, "It's like this is a man's club now." That's what he said.
As opposed to what?
Because obviously he just come from Arsenal.
What was your point, you
He
prat?
was like, no. So he went. So he laughed and went whatever, and then afterwards, when they won the Premier League, he went up to Evra and went, "I know exactly what you meant." That's what he said. He said, "I know what you meant now."
That's his point.
That's his point. He was at a man's club because the drive to succeed under Fergie.
RVP was a scumbag.
Yeah, we didn't need to follow that on with that information.
No, we did.
That was good info. I didn't know that.
Aye.
I'm not gonna lie.
Touch, man. All right, listen. So I touched him. So in short, you man. So basically, we're gonna do this whole podcast, yeah. And you man are not gonna say nothing positive about Manchester City or Liverpool.
I love Man City.
Yeah.
I love Man City. I love Uncle
Listen,
Pep.
listen.
I think he's
We're
the
not
greatest.
gonna talk about if they need to strengthen. We're not gonna talk
Wait,
about.
no,
Where do Man City
Man
need to
City don't need to
strengthen?
strengthen,
They don't
bruh.
need to strengthen,
They
bruv.
do if they get
Shut
rid
up.
of
Yeah, but
Sane.
they always said it
If
was
they get rid of Sane. If they get rid of Sane, which it looks likely now.
No, it doesn't.
Well, it
No,
does.
it
It
does.
does.
But then you
It
could just
does.
get Mahrez in
How?
or get.
What do you mean how?
He just played the other day and got injured.
Yeah.
He didn't get
And
nowhere.
Bayern Munich have publicly said they're confident of signing him.
And they
I remember-
they came out and
I remember-
apologised for talking about
No,
man.
that was before that. Then
No,
they've
no,
come
no.
out
They
again.
haven't come out after
And
that.
another thing is,
No,
we
no.
got to remember
That
a
was
key
today,
factor.
that was today.
Hold on, we got to remember a key factor. We got to remember a key factor here. the English transfer window closes
2 days.
Yeah, but the rest of Europe,
still buy.
Exactly. That's what you got to worry about, and that's what we're going to start talking about Lukaku soon. I'm sure. That's what Man United, Man City, and a lot of the other teams have to worry about now because they can lose players without being able to get players in.
Top 15 striker in the world game.
Yeah, but if Son was to leave, you're basically saying that if Son leaves City, it's no big deal though.
That's rubbish. Anyone who says that is rubbish.
No, but he's just saying that they got enough.
He's better than Mahrez.
He's better than Mahrez, yeah.
He's better than Mahrez.
I don't know if he's better than Mahrez.
What?
What,
Sané?
He's got more potential.
He's better than Mahrez.
He's got more potential, you prat.
You lot are dumb.
Based on
Right
what?
now,
Based on what?
as well.
Based on what? Based on what?
Based on what?
What he's been
based
doing
on
the
what?
last
He's a better
2
player.
years.
He's a better player, bro.
His potential
what he's been
capacity,
doing.
yeah, he can be.
He's
but
a better
Mahrez,
player.
Mahrez right now.
You're disrespecting Mahrez, bro.
No, that's
Mahrez
not
is the
Mahrez is sick though, but Son, listen,
Bro.
like he's mad.
Towards the end of the season, Mahrez was pivotal in.
Bro, he missed the penalty.
That was at the beginning of the season.
That's at the beginning.
Bro,
That's at the beginning.
bro,
Did I say beginning of the season?
bro.
Sorry, can you
Bro,
confirm this for me? Did I say the beginning of the season or the end of the season?
Yeah,
I said the end of the season. Right, okay.
Bro.
So don't talk about
Bro.
the beginning.
Down.
No, I don't want to hear
What
it.
I'm saying is, you're acting as if what you started saying is acting as if Mahrez has had an excellent season, which he has had a good season, but don't say it like in a sense that Sané, just because he's been pushed out of the squad.
No,
a
I'm
little
not
bit,
saying that because
he's not better than Mahrez. Like,
I don't think he's better. I think they're both on the same level playing field. Personally.
So you're saying if they were both sold today, then Mahrez will go for more money?
No, because he's older.
This guy, man.
What?
Bro,
No, it doesn't matter.
Sané's- yes, it does matter.
So you're saying right now, who's better? Who's better right now? Who is better right now?
That's what I'm saying. They're both on a level playing field. But when you buy a player, the value differs on your
Okay,
age and
all right,
how
fair enough.
your
All right,
longevity is
fair
in the
enough.
game.
All right,
So-
fair enough.
Anyway, let's move on.
We're
Okay,
definitely back.
but yeah, Man City. I don't think.
I don't know. Like,
I
I
don't
don't
think
know. I
Man-
think I prefer Leroy over.
Well, that's
Anyway, why does
No,
this
no, I'm
matter?
just saying, who do you
Who
prefer?
cares? Who cares?
Who do you prefer? I'm just asking. If you had to take one to your club, I'm
If
just
I'm going to
asking.
take one, I'm going to take Sané.
I'd probably take Sané.
All right, forget the potential. Forget the potential. Who do you think is better at them two? Like, if like,
I think they're both the same.
You just said it was better before, so now
I
you
said
said
No, I
he's
didn't say
better.
he was
I said
better.
he was
I
better.
said he's not better.
Well, he
That's
did,
what I
but-
said.
Okay, so let's
They
say.
did, but all right, cool. All right, maybe they're.
But yeah,
better.
Liverpool.
No players
In terms
the-
of
no players
strengthening,
the
yeah,
same.
maybe someone in the midfield.
I would
So
like-
if
I would like Liverpool to take a striker.
because when he was talking about
bad
the
boy
creative
striker.
thing,
They could do, yeah.
See, when he was talking about the creative
I'm not
thing,
against it, but I'm
I
not saying
was-
that's going to be
Yeah, but I was gonna ask about Coutinho. If that, why don't you feel like?
He won't. Oh, did you see
No, 'cause
that?
he
I
was saying-
told you why.
no, 'cause
I
you
told
said
you
the
earlier why they
creative
said
thing.
about Coutinho though, because he don't deserve to come back.
Yeah, I agree.
Don't deserve.
I
to
agree.
come
deserve
back.
You can't go
Don't
there
deserve,
going,
innit?
I want to win the Champions
He
League.
put grass
Then
to
you
finger.
go in the Champions League, you're like,
Yeah.
oh, let me come. No, you're not allowed back now.
He don't deserve it.
You don't
Why?
deserve to come back now. No,
What do you mean
but
why?
I don't think Liverpool fans feel like that though.
they do. Bare people say
They
that.
boo him.
They boo him.
Actually, no, they don't.
They don't
Yeah,
boo
no,
him.
they
Did
did.
they
They
boo
booed
him?
him against. They booed him, and they didn't boo Suarez until Suarez done that.
Yeah,
They did.
Literally.
They did boo.
Because he said, I want to win the Champions League, and then they go and win the Champions League, and now he's out of favour. No, what do you mean come back now?
I think maybe the players weren't ready.
Do you know what I mean? It's like that's like saying no to an offer,
But that's
and then you
exactly-
see it do really well.
but that's exactly
and then
who
you're
they
like, actually,
need.
no, I want it. No,
That's
you
exactly
had
who they
your
need, though.
chance.
They need a Coutinho in the squad.
Yeah,
They do need him.
yeah, but I don't think he'll come back to Liverpool.
Do you think he'll go to
I
Arsenal?
don't know. I don't think we ever.
Huh?
No.
Because
Hey, if
people said
Arsenal
Arsenal.
get Coutinho, I'm
What?
done. I'm done.
What?
Nah,
you think
to
they
be
can win the
honest-
league?
Bro,
Madness.
if
Can they win the
Coutinho
league?
comes to you,
Madness.
if Coutinho comes to Arsenal, then I think you could get top four.
Madness.
So let me ask you
But
that: if
But I
they
don't
get,
think he'll go. But I don't think he'll go. Why would he go Arsenal, bro?
That'd be a
I don't
madness
know why
if
he would
he
go.
What do you
On
mean
loan.
why?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Crap. We're 1, 2, and 3 in England forever. Forever.
Not forever.
Forever, ever.
not
Forever,
forever.
ever. Forever, ever.
You'll never win a Premier League.
Why do we
ever,
even let
ever,
him do that?
ever.
We've won 3.
No, I'm talking about recent times here,
man.
man.
You can't talk to me about trophies, bruh.
I can
No,
because
you
I'm a
can't.
spectator.
No, you're Division 1.
I am a spectator
Done.
of football.
Bro, it's called a championship. We got to coin it the right name.
Listen,
Division
have you ever won the Intertoto Cup? Have you ever won the Intertoto Cup? I thought not. I think Arsenal might have done, you know.
So there's another team that for some reason on this show we're allergic to talk about, and that's Chelsea.
Oh, done at
Alright,
it.
so-
Done at it.
No, do you know what?
I don't
There's a lot to
understand that.
talk. There's a lot to
But
talk.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
There's a lot
Listen,
to talk
this
about Chelsea.
season-
There's a
this
lot. There's a
season-
lot.
There's a lot
There's
to
a
talk
lot.
about.
Listen, for this
bruv.
season, they're done
Like
at it,
Chelsea
though.
fans are telling me this is the most exciting they've ever
Yes.
felt in
Bro, do
years.
you know what?
That's different, though. That's different
Bro,
to
Do you know
like-
what? I
Oh,
like
man.
Frank Lampard, but I can't wait for Chelsea to get their humble pie.
You
Because-
always say that about Chelsea because you don't like Chelsea.
No. It's
bruv.
not
getting
that.
humble pie. They're
Listen
getting
to me.
humble
Listen to
How?
me. I like Frank Lampard.
This is a work in progress. This whole thing is a project.
Listen.
It's a project.
But
It can
Chelsea
either
don't
work
do
or it don't.
projects, bro.
But
This
this
is
is
what
their
I'm saying.
first project.
Listen
in
to
years.
me, yeah.
It's a
I like
project.
Frank Lampard, and I'm going to keep a level head on Chelsea here. The way they treated Sarri last year was nothing short of disgraceful in my opinion. If you look back on it, listen to me. Look back on their season. They told him, "Can we get top 4?"
Done.
That's what they wanted.
He's done it.
He got third comfortably.
Pip Spurs.
And won
the Europa
The
League.
mighty Spurs that you talk about.
And even got to the final League Cup.
And got to the final of the League Cup as well. Bearing in mind there was a player revolt and all this sort of stuff, he still managed
kept him messing about.
He managed to deal with all this adversity, finishing third, and winning the Europa League and getting to the final.
They only had to be Arsenal.
You know, with all that turmoil happening in the club, I thought Arsenal were going to win that. Smooth.
So smooth.
They
And then
couldn't even do a
When
broken Chelsea.
when I saw Sarri kicking the bottle, when I see him kicking the bottle walking off, I was like, "No, we are done at it."
But what I love is that if Frank Lampard wasn't a Chelsea legend, they would have been booing and screaming about the fact that they've appointed him.
He's got that credit though.
I understand, but
They do. They are really happy because they
They're
basically
very happy.
They know. Yeah, we all know the fans.
But what's going to
Remember,
happen?
Rory was going absolutely ballistic about Sarri. He said,
I like-
super. He said,
Jack,
they said
Jack,
he's
that's
super. He's
like
super stubborn.
I like Rory a lot. I do, but I think he's completely wrong when it comes to Sarri. Because the way
A lot of Chelsea fans feel like that. They did not like him, bro.
Yeah,
They
of
said,
course,
bro,
but he
super
got-
stubborn. They didn't like what he did to Kante. Like there was a lot of things that they just felt like, nah, this guy's not the man.
Yeah, but at the same time, you're like the way you got to look at it is like you're
So,
a fan.
I hear what I'm
He's a
saying.
manager with
So here's
years and years.
I
and
hear
years
that.
of
I hear that.
experience.
But can I ask a quick question? Let me just ask you a very quick question because I know you're a real footballing man. Yeah. If you feel like you have a certain no, he's very, yeah. If there's like you feel like there's your club and your club has certain traditions, yeah. And you feel like somebody doesn't fit your club traditions, etc. Despite the success, what I'm trying to say is,
like Mourinho,
I like Jose.
I remember we're saying that you're going to get success, but it doesn't fit what we believe in.
I agree, but what do they
Then
believe in? What do they believe in?
Bro, I'm not a Chelsea fan, but they obviously
But this
didn't
is
like.
my question.
But
What
no,
do
but
they
there
believe
was,
in?
bro, there was a lot. Don't to call a Chelsea fan now, because there was a lot of things that they didn't like. Oh, bro. Yeah, there's a lot of things that they didn't like about Sarri. That's all I'm saying.
No, I know. I
And
get
it's
that.
like, I hear you in terms of the accolades.
It's still the way.
Yeah,
The accolades.
But this is I understand this,
look.
but this is when you're there for a prolonged period of time. The guy was there for 6 months before people were like, "Nah, he needs to go."
No,
which I think is ridiculous.
No, look,
because in the situation they were in when he came in, all he needed to do was steady the ship and get them back into the Champions League. You could take an L for the season of not having your traditions and the way you play football, and he done that. He came in, steadied the ship, and then now you got hit with a transfer ban, got rid of him, and now you got Lampard as your manager. I hope he does well. I think he might do well, but considering the situation,
I don't know. The pre-season's been mad. I know you guys don't watch
Bro,
pre-season.
no, but it's been
But
mad.
they've been struggling
But then if you
still.
look at the
Yeah, but some Liverpool,
situation,
though.
so what you want to the situation you're in where you can't buy players, you're going to throw an inexperienced manager into the his
but he's
biggest
gonna
role
grow,
ever.
He's going to grow with the kids.
Of
They
course he
always grow
will,
together.
but
It's gonna be nice
but that's
for
the thing.
the
Like,
future.
when did they start questioning him?
So can I ask you a question?
When did they start
This
questioning
is
him?
the first
wait.
project, actually, you know.
When did they
This is
start?
their first project
It's
in a
like
long
20
time.
years, 25
And they got to be very
I remember
patient.
Abramovich don't care about Chelsea like that anymore.
Yes, he's still.
No, he
good.
don't.
He don't because he can't get a visa
Yeah,
here.
brother,
He can't get a visa here. So for him, it's like my investment's in this
Nike
country.
is paying for that club to run right now. Like it's like
He don't care, bruv.
Trust me, them man.
And I get it because he can't get a visa into the country.
Alright,
Why should he
All we
care?
want to know is who's going to last longer, Lampard or Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Lampard. I think everyone's going to be very understanding of Lampard's situation.
Can we
can't
talk
throw money
about?
at
Can we
So
talk about Oli?
they're not going to be so. They're not
You
going
man
to.
love talking about
Let's
United,
talk about
man.
Oli.
Chelsea could
We're
be
like,
seventh.
we're
and they
like
wouldn't attack
basically
him.
the Sun, and everyone likes talking about United because they're a great club. And
Yeah, but you got a new
they're in
manager.
turmoil.
We should have spoken
We
about.
know it, bro. We're dead. There's
First
no
game,
point,
like,
man.
it's Man United against
Has been
Chelsea.
FC. Like no one cares.
Lampard against Solskjaer, like it's it's fitting. Two new managers, two legends of the club.
All right, I'll let the keep handle this one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, are you excited? Like, what's the prospect for the future? Like,
I think at the moment, obviously, there's
go on,
a
okay.
big mess with Lukaku at the moment, which is the AEMs. No one really cares.
That AEMs
The thing
is calm, actually,
No,
man.
do you know what? The AEMs.
It's calm. Because if he's worth it, you know what Jack's going to say.
because
I was wrong.
20 times 4, that's 80.
What you guys got to
That
understand.
man, I want 100 M's.
you know what's bad annoying
So
as
let's
well?
just say-
We said it about 20 times on this show, yeah? 80 M's to Man United is not 80 M's to your man. How many times?
Are you
Your man?
excited?
Who's
Are
man?
you excited?
Who's
though?
man?
80 M's.
Akeem.
80 M's to Man United
Akeem.
is nothing.
Akeem.
That's not the
Nothing.
point, though.
It does now.
And Josh Kroenke. Tell Josh Kroenke.
No,
to
wait.
cancel
Hold
the
on.
ATM.
Hold on.
Listen,
Hold on, wait.
Just 'cause you're
How
rich-
can it not matter? How can it not matter?
Listen, if
It
I
does
was,
matter.
If I was balling,
Jack, look what
I'm
you
not.
done.
Wait.
Listen to me. If I was balling, I wouldn't go out of my way to spend money on a product that I know I could get for cheap.
That's a lie.
That's incorrect.
That's a lie. You're wearing Gucci. You're wearing Louis. You're wearing red bottoms. Don't lie. You're wearing red bottoms. Don't lie.
Wait, you of all people.
You're getting a rolling. You're not going to go get Casio, are you?
Hold on. You of all people. You of all people.
You're wearing glasses indoors, geezer.
Exactly. You of all people know that that's rubbish.
Because of the light.
Yeah?
That's not
you know.
Bro, you think you're gonna see me in them chunky Balenciagas? Get out of it.
Rubbish. Listen,
Never.
They would suit you. They would suit you. And don't lie. Don't act like you would buy them.
No, what I'm trying to say. No. But you're getting it wrong. You're getting
it wrong. You know he would just. You know. Jack's whole thing is, I'm moon back if I want, baby. He'd be like, yeah, what? I got the money for it.
No, but you know what it is? You completely taken what I've said in the wrong way.
Go on.
So what I said is like, if I'm in a shop and there's an item there that's £50, but I could walk up the road and get it for £40, the exact same item.
No, when you have the ones that got money will not walk down the road.
I would walk down the road.
You do that, and you got peas.
No.
You do that.
No, I ain't got peas. Listen.
Do you know they say double P, baby?
Wait.
Double P. Peanut paste.
Peanut paste. You think if someone like Jay Lings, was getting chicken and chips? Here, you think man's gonna look at? Wait, hold on.
The fake 22-year-old.
No. No, allow it. Look.
He's a good player. No, allow it. He's a good player.
No, he's a good player. Look.
I went to St George's Park with him.
Right,
So he's a good player. Get out of here, bro.
Whatever, Rashford, any player, whatever.
Don't chat about Rashford, big man thing.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, bro?
What are you
gonna
do? Let man finish.
No, but man ain't saying it again.
Bro, man ain't gonna be walking down the street to get a £2 meal deal, yeah? Or to get £2 off.
Are you still talking about this meal deal? Man, still talking about chicken and chips and that.
Yeah, no, he's not gonna do that, is he? That's it.
You're right.
Now they chatting rubbish.
Yeah, you're right.
Do you know how I know you're right? Let me tell you a true story. At the bottom of my road, there's a Waitrose. Yeah? Now, about 2 minutes up the road, down the left, there's an Audi. Yeah?
But now you can't mess with Audi.
You got Waitrose to the Audi.
Alright, so, you know something? When I'm feeling breaded up, I'm thinking, I got bread. I don't need to go every 2 minutes down the road to the Audi.
Is that what you do?
I'm good. I swear to you. If I'm broke, I'll be like, I have to walk extra. You know what I mean? I'll tell you what. You know when it's a good day? You know times are good. They're like, you know what? Fewer invoices came through. I'm going straight ahead today, baby. I'm not saving nothing.
What are you buying?
I get that super semi-skim milk from Waitrose. I don't care if it's 15p extra. I'm not taking that extra 2-minute walk up the road. But
the long queues, yeah.
That's how I know. That's how I know.
No, but we're talking about something else. I'm talking about the exact same item.
That's what
but the Waitrose milk tastes better than the
Audi one.
It tastes better.
Don't.
The Audi one's probably 2 days off.
It's the same thing.
And you know that's big fun.
Hey Audi, if you got money and you would like to sponsor the cheeseburger, please let us know.
Right here.
Some of the brands at Audi are mad though. You can
Audi and Lidl. Let me tell you something. Audi and Lidl do the best, like the dead version of Twix.
Why are we talking about
Audi is dead though.
And they're hazelnut. And they're hazelnut.
I saw this guy.
The fake Twix.
We got Joella for that.
No. Apparently it's not. There's this guy called Blue Van Man. Yeah, he's a YouTuber, and I actually watched this the other day. He was reviewing the Audi like fake Mars stickers
they bang,
and he said they're dead. So,
he's what he said. He's a liar. He's a liar.
He said it tastes of cardboard.
Nah.
Big up Blue Van Man.
Blue Van Man, you don't know what you're talking about.
Big up Blue Van Man. You know this guy's like the most obscure YouTuber. So
holler at us, we'll do a collab.
Yeah, Blue Van Man. Big up Blue Van Man.
Try get him on.
I know, he's the funniest. He's just such a standard English bloke. He's from like Leicester. He's just the most standard bloke. I love him.
All right, so listen. Let's talk about Lukaku and actually training
in the Fury in the.
How's he handling it?
I know it's not that.
I tell you,
you know, Kompany was in the cut like.
Hey, calm down, Jay. You're mocking it. Are you taking a mick, bro? Man's gonna handle that t-shirt in his back pocket there. No, that's mad though. What's he doing? What is he doing?
Bro, I swear to you, first of all, as soon as I saw that picture, I was so angry at Man United.
For letting it leak.
Bro, I was so angry at Man United because I was thinking, look at what we have become. Bro, our lead strikers out here leaking out speed tests.
What was all that about?
Brother, what's he doing?
What was that about?
Bro, what's he
That's how I
doing?
knew he lost his man.
They do anything for clout. Brother, what is it, bro? So after he's done that, we haven't handled that properly. Then obviously he's got in trouble for that for some reason or whatever. So then I see a picture of bro in a full Anderlecht kick, top and bottoms, hugging one of the coaches as he's coming out the doors. And I'm thinking, we're a mess of a club, fam.
You're a mess.
That's why it's like I can't really get into the season in terms of Man United.
I don't know what Akeem thinks, because he said he was top 15 striker this time last year.
In his pocket best, he is.
In his pocket best.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
We all know what pocket best means.
Go back to the pocket best episode entitled Pocket Best.
He actually has got pocket best. He has got pocket best in the title, innit? But obviously, look, we don't need to talk about his form. All we need to talk about is the fact that me and Jabe had this conversation. Listen,
it's like fun to talk about.
We had an interesting convo earlier about this. Yeah,
you mean you did?
No, me and Jermaine. Yeah, and the fact is,
yeah, you did.
Yeah,
the fact is,
Jermaine just nodded his head.
I was dead. No, the fact is, yeah.
No, let me tell you the fact. I'll tell him the fact. Man, put it in the group chat. He goes, well, if United said he can't train, he can go train somewhere else.
Why are you going to
That's what he said, because that's how man read it.
Yeah, what is that?
That's how man read it. He goes, well, if Man United said he can't train, he can go to somewhere else and train. And I said, brother, how does that make any sense? No, Jake, can you imagine it, bro? Could you imagine it? No, Jake, can you imagine it? Can you imagine it? They said, Jake, don't come to work today. Okay, cool.
Is that what I said?
They said, Jake, don't come to work today. You're thinking, I could go home, go get food, link up with a man, link up with a gal.
Or go link up.
Go link up TV.
Or go link up TV. You know what? I'll do that. I'll walk in their office and do something.
Well,
Only difference is Lukaku has to get a plane there.
Yeah. All right, so after this banter, now let me explain exactly what happened. What I was saying is the article came out. What happened, the article came out where Lukaku was obviously training with Anderlecht, yeah?
Embarrassing.
Now, that is embarrassing. And it's a joke for Lukaku to do that. But there's a key sentence that it was in that article. Man United did not allow Lukaku to train. Now, unlike the Neymar situation where he refused or he didn't turn up to training, unlike that situation, Lukaku wants to train and the club's like, nah, because you're doing transfer speculation, you're not training with man. So I'm thinking, if I was Lukaku, let's be real now. If you were Lukaku in the peak of your career, 4 days before the transfer window closes, man is getting trained. I'm training somewhere. I don't care.
Go to the park. Go gym. Go your Benjamin's house.
Oh yeah.
Go Pogba's.
Really gonna go park?
Go anywhere. No. You don't say. Let me go get my passport and go to the airport.
You're not getting me, bro. Wait. Go to my I'm not saying it was a good decision. I'm not saying that. Hold on. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying.
Let me come back.
What I'm saying is.
And Paul's like, yeah, because I'm trying to go to Madrid.
Listen. What I'm saying is.
Let's just go.
Both sides acted unprofessionally because the same way that Lukaku shouldn't have gone, Man United should have said transfer speculation or not. You come and train him, man.
That's true.
Because when Pogba was doing all that mad winking on Insta, he's still training.
Mad winking, yeah?
He's still training.
What are your views on that, by the way?
Yeah, it's true.
I've been clear on my views all the time. I was clear on my views on that. And I was clear on the fact that they released the Adidas advert with Mo Salah before the Liverpool Man United game. Dumb. All of that's dumb. I don't care. That was stupid. Yeah? And but Neymar situation, at least with the Neymar situation, PSG was professional. They kept it professional. Neymar didn't, but they kept it professional. Man United should have let man train. Simple.
But what do you think?
And I'll be honest. If you, man, were Lukaku, you would have done the same thing. You'd be like, what? You think I'm going to stay unfit 4 days before the window closes when I'm 25 years old and I've got to move? Are you mad?
Oh my God.
Are you mad?
He looks 40.
Come on. I'm leaving. I'm going anywhere. I'm playing for Sao Paulo, Anderlecht, anyone. I don't care.
I think that's mad.
Anyone. I don't care. Where can I train?
Akeem. All right, now let's go back.
I'll train Dulwich Hamlet.
Let's go back to why he actually had to do that. What is bro doing? Filming data, man's speed data, and releasing.
Now you know what annoys me? There's probably some mole inside. There's someone inside Anderlecht that for some reason thought it was smart to do this. Because
his name is Vincent.
No. Kompany's like, yeah.
But you know what? It doesn't look like it sneaked. It looks like he took it.
Bro,
it looks like
he didn't take it.
Bro,
allow it.
This in the face is like...
No, he didn't take it. He didn't take it.
No. But I'm saying, I'm not saying he took it. But it doesn't look like it was hidden.
If this was Fergie era, bro,
it looks like he was in open play, whoever it was.
No,
you know, tell us I just missed. You know what Fergie would have grabbed the boot, just wrapped the whole boot. No, don't even.
He'd have gone to
around the hand.
He would have gone to Belgium. He would have thrown out to Belgium with a boot wrapped in his hand.
Bro, and banged on it
and whacked him.
Said a gangster, cuz.
You know what I mean? Moving like a Peaky Blinder.
Bro, you get me?
Listen, can we get onto the topic that this man over here was drivelling on about earlier?
Which one?
You know what you're talking about.
I actually got mad taking out context.
No, what? What's he talking about?
No. You know what?
What is he talking about?
He's chatting wet.
FFP.
That got taken mad out of context.
No, but the way he's talking.
But obviously, Football Thickos don't understand.
Okay, explain it. Go on.
All right, so what I was saying, wait, just to be clear, I'll shorten it. It's actually Steve Lumby, yeah? So a Man City fan.
Big up Lumby, bro.
Yeah.
And, is that the... big up my man.
And Toby.
Big Steve.
And Toby, that was actually talking in the crowd that made me say what I said. And what I said was...
Toby, the Spurs fan?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Because he said...
The same hairline as Akeem.
No. That's an insult.
No. That's actually an insult because bro has... His hairline's doing the wall.
No.
Bro's hairline does this.
No, his hairline's 2 yards onside. Anyway, sorry, go on.
Anyway, big up Toby.
Big up Toby, my guy, man. My guy.
But look, all I said is financial fair play needs to work differently. I didn't say how. I didn't know how to.
Explain how.
All I was saying is clubs.
In bare ways, man.
Yeah. What? Yeah, I know. All I'm saying is clubs need to, actually achieve with the money that was given to them. Whether it's from their own pockets or it's from UEFA or it's not from FIFA, but if it's from sponsorships, they've got to perform. Now, let me just break it down real quick. Sponsors. That's simple. If man puts a sponsor on the t-shirt and I'm paying £1 million a year, I want a certain return. Obviously. Yeah, that's a given. Everyone knows that. UEFA, yeah? When they give money to get into the Champions League, 20Ms, 25M, obviously most of it's down to TV rights. But some of it should really be from the perspective that if you're getting £20 million a year for 20 years, cough, cough, Arsenal, and you haven't won it, yeah? And you haven't won it. No. If you haven't won it, what I'm trying to say is financial fair play.
The best run team financially, and he picks us for the FFP.
Let me.
You thicko.
Listen, I'm not saying.
I thought he was getting to the right point.
I'm not saying Arsenal.
Yeah, but you took a swipe.
Let him land.
You snide whatever.
So I've got bare things to say. Let him land.
Listen, right, that's done. Now, talking about the FFP specifically, you're spending a lot of money with Man City and PSG. All I've said is, with that money that was given to them, whether it's investment or money out of their own pocket or UEFA, they should have to perform to a certain level where they win certain trophies.
But
because
why?
every other sport in the world is not down to money. Yeah.
No, but listen to me.
Okay. So what it comes down to is not just down to money. In this game it's down to who has the most money, who can spend the most, wins.
Okay, listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me.
Okay, give an example.
You're talking about
Manchester United for the past few years have been spending millions. Sorry.
Listen, so you're making the example of if a sponsor spends £1 million on a club, they want to see a return,
which they get.
Yeah. Which they get.
So we don't.
So if you spend 20, but I'm using this as my example. So if they give him 25 M's, what they're getting in return is them playing in the competition and on the TV. So that all adds to the TV rights. So you're giving 25 M's to say a certain club. They're performing in the competition. That's the return they're giving. That's the return they're giving.
Yeah.
That's the participation fee they get for the competition.
Yeah.
Secondly, what do you base the achievement on? What's the return in financial fair play if they finish second or first or reach the semi-final? There's no way of judging that.
I've already said, Mr. Jack.
Well, you have to win it.
Yeah.
Why?
What I've already said.
Why'd you have to win it?
No, that's not what I said. What I said is there's got to be. And firstly, what I did say to you is I didn't have the answer. What I said to you is there should be some sort of tiered system that allow. What? Why?
But why? It's not fair.
Why?
All you do is create a bigger and bigger.
Do you know what? No, it does the complete opposite.
Because you're giving more.
It does the complete opposite. Because what it does, it means that me, if I'm Leicester, for example, if I'm Fulham, that have a bit of money but not the money that these mad clubs have, I can outperform and overperform like how Spurs did in the Champions League last season and get rewarded for it. I didn't battle through mad group stages for the last 2 years like Spurs did.
But you do.
And get all the way to the final.
You get more money as a
bro, it's not enough. Bro, is it enough to take him to the next level?
Yes.
In relative terms.
No, but that's how football is.
Okay, that's how football is. That's the answer. That's
the
answer.
But
what I'm trying to say is...
You're saying this because teams like Man City... Who have achieved? You're trying to say they haven't achieved.
They haven't in Europe. That's a fact.
Yeah, but why does it have to be specifically Europe?
Because that's the whole point of the conversation.
He's saying you ain't forgiving the peas. That's why he's saying.
That's the whole point of the conversation.
Yeah. Okay, but
because otherwise, you know why? Otherwise, all that happens is you could be any club, yeah, and you can spend the most amount of money and then get the most achievement.
Yeah, but how have City not performed?
I've just told you. What do you mean? Because they haven't won the Champions League.
They
got to the semis or the final. They got semis once in their history.
I'm confused about what you're trying to say here because it actually.
What I'm trying to say in a sentence, very simple.
What I'm trying to say. Loophole to make his
team, because you can't take the fact that your team ain't popping.
If you think about it, this doesn't benefit.
That's facts, Jack. Facts.
If you think about it, what you're saying actually works out of Man United's
here's what you don't get. It's out of Man United's favour. That's what you don't. This is what you man don't get. What I'm trying to say helps teams that lose to Barnsley, like Fulham. That's what I'm saying.
How's it not benefit?
So wait, how do you create this system then?
How you create the system?
That's what he's trying to
say. How you
say.
create the system is you make a team. For example, if you finish runner-up or you get to the final four of the Champions League, you have the facility to spend an extra amount above your financial.
Why? That just creates a bigger gap.
No, it doesn't.
It
rewards the people who got
because your Real Madrid and your Barcelonas are gonna end up getting there, and they're gonna be able to spend more than.
But on the flip side, now they get to spend more than. And on the flip side, the teams that are big that don't get there, because there are always gonna be teams that don't.
The little club. Because say for example, you get a new owner that comes in, has loads of money, looking to rejuvenate the club, but because they're not in the Champions League, they can only spend 20 million a year. Whereas Man United,
he goes, they can still spend. He just said that.
Exactly.
They can still spend.
No, you just said that. No, you just said you could. That's
he said the owner. He talked about all the different streams that they can get.
Exactly.
The owner can spend their own money. He said that you can get sponsorship money and you can get TV rights money.
What is this? Is this his solution to this?
It's the worst solution I've ever heard.
It's a solution.
I don't know why we talking about FFP.
It's a solution. Hold on. It's a
For
solution
what?
that
FFP is
if you guys don't realize, obviously the reason why people say when people say football ruins, money has ruined football, is a cliche statement, but the fact of the matter is, the reason why it's been ruined, is because the money correlates directly to who wins week in, week out. Yeah, regardless of how much you guys think.
Same with Man United back in the 90s, though. Same thing.
Exactly. Okay, but not as extreme as it is now.
No, okay, of course.
That's what I'm trying to say. So what it is now...
Whoa. It was very extreme, but you was the only club.
Yeah, the only club. It's true. Back then,
you guys don't get it. I'm talking about football globally. Not the fact they dominated in the UK. I'm talking about football globally.
Roy Keane was the first player to get 50 grand, 60 grand, 100 grand contract in this country. Was big Roy Keane.
Okay.
Blew everyone at the park. Dennis Bergkamp thought he was the lick on 25 grand a week, bro. Trust me, you started that precedent.
Okay.
You Inter Milan
before Chelsea, before Man United, you don't start.
I'm not disagreeing.
When they bought Varane and Van Nistelrooy, for 49 million,
Cleverson
for 49 million,
What do you mean
Arsenal's thank you, geezer. Arsenal 20 mil. Big Sol Campbell, our friend, bought Big Sol Campbell, Von Bronckhorst, Richard Wright, and someone else. I can't remember who it was. Yeah, Jefferson might have been. We bought all their man in for one season. 20 mil we spent.
Okay, great.
We spent 49 mil on 2 players.
Do you want a Blue Peter badge?
We won the league.
Yeah? Well, that's my man for the Blue Peter badge.
We done double. So we got the Blue Peter badge. We got the Blue Peter badge, bro. We done double. So you can't talk to me like that, okay?
All right.
What I'm saying is,
so why are you mentioning it?
I'm saying to look how much we spent.
Yeah, great. But the point is,
Man United,
this is not about Man United.
Were the original Chelsea.
I understand that, but I'm not...
original Man City.
That's funny, because every point I make, people think is I'm saying it to defend Man United.
But that's what
I'm talking about football overall. And like I said earlier, one thing you lot don't understand is if you think about all of the sports at the moment, the sports that are ruined by money, makes it almost unwatchable and people are starting to switch off. Boxing? Like F1. No, boxing is not ruined by money.
No, it's not.
Okay, and the reason why it's not ruined by money is because Ruiz can come. Man's been eating nothing but beans, and now man wins the whole thing.
Snickers.
Okay, So,
That's not an
but
ad, by the
F1 is dead at the moment, unfortunately,
Yeah,
compared
it's
to what it
true.
used to be.
Only
Because they got the most money. Mercedes have the most money. They win the most races.
Lewis is tearing it up. You can't
No,
be a big
brother,
Lewis.
come on, stop.
Can I be
You
real?
don't- you don't watch
Let me be
F1,
real.
so
Can I
you
be real?
understand.
I watch more
Can I
videos,
be? Can I be
man.
honest? Can I just say one
I know
thing?
you don't
though?
watch it.
Big Lewis.
Can I
I
just
know
say
you don't
one
watch
thing?
it.
So
Big up Lewis, but
you're
Lewis
going to
and
discredit Lewis Hamilton then, yeah?
No, you're not getting me.
No, man, no.
Valtteri
I was
Bottas
about
is
to-
second, and he's still running the team.
I just
He's still
didn't want to
you
say
don't get
nothing.
it.
Yeah,
I didn't want to
No,
sound
you-
like a
you
hater.
don't- you
'cause
understand.
At the moment, I do know
understand.
Man
Yeah,
City can buy the best players, but I'm just want to basically make it clear that they still take risks when they buy certain young players.
You buy the best players, though, no?
No, Man United don't buy
Well,
the
you
best
spend the
players.
most in the transfer market.
We,
don't
we
you?
spend a lot.
Yeah.
That's what
You
I'm trying to say.
spend
So
on
to
a
me,
par with Man
so
City.
that's what I'm trying to say.
Or
So
more.
to me, you can't buy the league because Man United are proof that you can't
Exactly.
buy it
That's my
because
point, yeah.
you buy it
But he
and
was saying that
also I feel like
relatively,
also I
he
feel
was
like
saying he said, "Oh, you know, the paper spend the most, spend it all the time."
They do.
yeah, that's what.
In
Yeah,
general.
but you-
So why-
but
in
general.
for the last 7 years, you
No,
spent
no,
the
no,
most.
no. You guys are not
Where's your
getting
general?
me. You guys are not getting me. I'm not
Where's your
saying,
general?
I'm not saying literally.
Where's your general, boy?
I'm not literally saying the team
7 years.
that spends the most, yeah, wins the most. What I'm saying is that bracket of teams, 2 or 3 teams in every league that spends the most money wins the most. Simple.
So what have
Juve,
you won-
no one can get
what
close
have
to
you won
Juve
the last 7
in
years?
Syria. No
What
one
have you
get-
won- what have you won
no
the
one
last
get
7 What have you won the last 7
Bro,
years?
you know what we've won. We
I'm
have
asking you.
actually won.
Yeah, I know you have.
We won
What have
Europe, won major domestic
Don't say
trophies as
Euro,
well.
say
That's
UEFA.
That's his
Europa
major
League.
domestic. That's his
Yeah,
major domestic.
Just say the
trophies.
names. Don't try and
What,
gloss
the
it
FA
over.
Cup's not
like that.
major.
Jack, he said
So FA
major
Cup's not
domestic
major. So FA Cup's not major.
No, it
Oh,
is.
you forgot we've won that.
Where did- oh,
we
yeah,
forgot.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. Oh, we
yeah,
forgot.
yeah,
You
I
forgot about
forgot.
that.
Clever
So
boy.
anyway,
Clever.
the point is, yeah,
Cup, League
to
Cup,
wrap
Europa
up,
League,
to wrap up,
six.
yeah, to
So
wrap
you won
up.
4 trophies in 7 years.
No,
Yeah.
free.
They won the
Oh,
B.
free.
No, they won the BTEC treble that year. They won the
No,
BTEC
it's just,
treble
bro,
and
we've
the FA
only-
Cup.
Right.
Since Fergie left, we've won.
You know, look, you
FA.
lot
I
are obsessed with Man United.
I spent nearly a
You
billion.
lot are
pounds.
obsessed
Of
with
course
Man
we are.
United. We're not.
Of course
We're
we
not
are.
even
Of
talking
course
about
we
Man
are.
United.
So I'm just trying to say that you can't buy it to me. And also, when we say that City bought the league, it takes away from how good they play.
Exactly.
Did City buy the
Because-
league? Did City buy the league when Mark Hughes was there?
Exactly.
Or how-
Exactly.
And I don't feel.
exactly.
And I don't
They
feel.
spent big peas. He couldn't do the
What
job.
year did
Yeah,
Mark
I feel
Hughes
like
come?
He couldn't do the job.
You know
What
what's
year
as
did
well?
Mark
You see
Hughes
when
couldn't do the job?
when I look at the reason why I
You
still
lot
like the reason why I still like football, and I don't think football's ruined. Yeah, because when I look at teams like Liverpool and they still manage to get Robertson, or what they've done, have built up
Oh,
Trent.
bad boy.
Trent, yeah.
Or like, you know
Yeah,
what I mean? It's
yeah.
like there's still
Good
that little,
management, good
there's still that little
management,
bit, yeah. There's
development.
still that little bit of hope.
Henderson's the captain winning the Champions League.
Yeah,
They're players at Henderson.
Because
They're
at
players,
the end of the day, we all know that Henderson is nowhere near as good as
Nowhere
Gerrard.
near.
No offense,
But
Hendo.
it's like it's
No
still like
offense to Hendo.
no
Big up
offense to
Hendo.
Hendo, no offense to Hendo. But there's still that sort of hope in it.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to say. Like there's still hope. Like
This is what I
even
mean.
even though I haven't got any from Man
Like,
United,
teams like
it's
Man
still
City,
there.
Liverpool, both the managers have to be given a lot of credit for setting their teams up.
yeah.
together.
Yeah, and we
Because so many
Jack,
managers
Jack,
prior to
Jack,
and
that
else as
and
well.
Jack,
spunk the
Jack,
money.
And as well,
Jack,
and we were talking about Spurs, yeah, bro. Spurs spent nothing.
Jack, you know the maddest thing is,
Nothing,
the maddest
bro.
thing is as well though.
Nothing.
These two didn't rate Pep or Klopp.
True,
That's
facts,
true. That's actually
facts.
true. And the thing, and the reason, and I'll be real with you, yeah.
And you can't say that, where's the trophy?
I
You can't say
didn't know
where's the
Klopp
trophy
was a believer though. Otherwise, I wouldn't know.
What he done at Dortmund.
But you lot can't say you lot can't say no trophies
Don't
about
say he done it
Klopp.
at Dortmund.
You need him. You
Because he
wish
lost-
you wish you got him.
My
You
bro,
wish-
because
He
you
revived
wish you got
Dortmund. Dortmund were not a dominant club in Germany for the years he wasn't there.
Okay.
Back in the late 90s, middle 90s, they won Champions Leagues. They were a
Yeah.
big club.
The truth hurt
But
Hakeem, boy.
Bayern Munich completely took
I'll give my answer.
control
My
of
answer.
Germany.
I'll give my
Schalke,
answer.
all these big clubs.
No,
were doing
I'll be
more
honest.
stuff
No,
anyway.
the reason why I used to joke on Klopp because
Bayer
he used to go to
Leverkusen.
finals all the time and lose. Even Mourinho said he was like, if he loses again in another final, like we all know it was getting really bad for
Yeah, it's
Klopp.
bad,
But
it's bad.
I big up him. though.
His fan record's bad. Still.
Yeah.
But the fact is, until they both win what they haven't won, they're not in the bracket
Don't
of.
say that because
bro, they're
Klopp-
not in. No, listen, bro. What are you talking about? What do you mean, listen, bro? What are you on about? If
No,
they
that's
don't win,
alright.
bro, if they don't win, until Pep wins the Champions League or Klopp
Alright.
wins the league, obviously that alludes them to being top tier bracket of who we know we're talking about.
Alright,
we know,
let us-
we know who we're talking about.
No,
now.
bro, you're just talking about some personal targets. All right, listen.
Bare personal,
let us
innit?
Bro, personal targets. Is that what you're gonna say?
Bare
That's what it's their
Well done.
targets.
Is that what you think?
You're talking about targets.
So you think the Man City chairman thinks that that's his own personal target?
No,
Or you
no,
think
no,
that's
no,
his
no. I'm
target?
saying it's their targets.
Yeah,
It
don't
doesn't-
say personal.
Oh, I
No, 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 no,
thought
no. I
you
mean,
meant
I said
personal
not
target.
yours. I'm saying it's their personal.
It's not their personal.
It's like,
No, it's not.
It is.
It's the club's.
all right, so it's
has to
the
be a
club's
personal
target.
target. Bro.
But my point is, even if they don't reach that target, doesn't take away from the fact that they're great
Personal
managers.
target.
No, Of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't.
That's what I'm saying.
But the point is,
so whenever we're talking about them being great managers, and then you're adding these small little, these asterisks,
small little, Jermaine. If they both leave, Jermaine, if they leave the clubs now, they have both not achieved what they're.
All right, cool.
Am I wrong?
Bro, we'll leave it there. We will leave it there.
I'm dumb.
No, bro.
I'm dumb.
Bro, no one's arguing with you.
So
No
what
one's
did
arguing.
Wait. He did. He just called me dumb.
It's a state.
So wait. What did Klopp come to Liverpool for?
Oh my God! All right, cool.
we're
Okay,
joking.
listen, guys.
So we're
Thank you
joking.
so much for tuning in to the first episode of the CheekySport podcast. We're back. All right, we're back. Yeah. As you can see, it's still crazy. We'll be a lot more organised this season.
Let's sign out. Let's sign out.
Hey, you've been here with myself, Big J.
You CheekySport act.
Deluded Akeem.
Hey, listen, man, we're going to be back next week. We'll be
We'll
back with the comic corner. We're going to be back with Smiler Dow. We've got loads of things for you guys this season. Big up everybody who kept it locked in, man. Spread the word, man. Love.
We're not doing it tonight.
No.
No, we can't do it tonight.